friends, welcome back to my channel and all my new subscribers and my returning subscribers. I'm Joan. Let me turn this off. I'm so glad that you came to eat with me. Tonight's a special meal. We're having barbecue. I'll tell you the story why we're not having homemade hamburgers. Let me show you what I've got first. I got my Dr. Pepper and my Barbie cup. Got my Barbie shirt on, and I'm still addicted to Barbies. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I may have to go to the hospital. Okay, let's talk about something else. I have bread. I have some of these good pickles. They're called Wahlburger pickles. They're so good. I got some onion. This is Rudy's barbecue. I got some sissy sauce because their regular sauce, whoa, it's so spicy. I got 3 ribs, but I left my boys one in case they want it. So I got 2 big ribs here. See, 2 ribs. I have a little bit of brisket, and I have some turkey, and I have some pinto beans. I ordered some cream corn. DoorDash leaves me this message. Well, they don't have cream corn. Would you like something else? I said, give me corn on the cob. I didn't get nothing. So, this is enough. Well, Joel Hansen, a few months ago, he posted this video when he was in Dallas. He went to a barbecue place, and they had cream corn. Well, it's not like what they have cream corn. That wasn't Joel. Hold on. That's a Rafael Gomez. Rafael Gomez. That's his name, Rafael Gomez. He was in Dallas. He was trying barbecue, and he was talking about because he had tried the year before some canned cream corn. He didn't like it, so he got some at this place in Dallas, and he just absolutely loved it. I was like, well, I saw that they had it at Rudy's, and see, it was about the same that he had, and they were out. Now, if you notice on my other channel, The Rich Life, I tried some foods that I've never tried before. And I tried these Wahlburger pickles. Wahlburger dill pickles. It's got fresh dill in it. And it's delicious. You get you a bite of this and a bite of grape. Chew them together. You're going to hear music. You're going to hear angels singing in your ears. It's so delicious. Got a little bit of meat on it. My spoon. Oh, those are some good looking beans there. Can you see my beans? They might look pretty, but damn, they're spicy. They need a little salt. Oh, well. While I'm getting this done, I'll tell you the story. I had some ground meat in the refrigerator. I was like, oh, I'm going to make hamburgers with it. So last night, I put in an order for a few things at Walmart because I needed some medicine. I said I'll just go out and pick it up, and some eggs. And they had this new seasoning for smash burgers. And I got one of those things that smash my burgers. And, oh Lord. I was like, oh, I'm going to put this in my ground meat. Mix it all up and have some nice, juicy hamburgers. See, that's why I had to go to Walmart and get some medicine. And, I haven't taken it yet because it makes me sleepy. And I didn't realize it was a salt. The first ingredient is salt. The next ingredient is garlic salt. Next ingredient is onion salt. Next ingredient is celery salt. It's all salt. So I noticed when I was taking my hamburger patties out and I was putting them on a cookie sheet, a little piece broke off and I tasted it. Oh my. It was so salty. And see, it looks like it's got pepper and stuff in there. And you have to really hunt for ingredients. And I kept looking at the bottles like, where's the ingredients? A little bitty. At the bottom. It says what the ingredients are. I said, no wonder. I'm glad I didn't add salt to it. Sometimes told me don't add salt to it. I was like, well, I can't even feed this stuff to my dogs. That tasty. I've got my onion here. Not the greatest beans, I can tell you. I was gonna bring you some water in here. My kids keep drinking up all the water. Drinking my Dr. Peppers. Well, I hope this thing just bone. Mine is so much better. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's no more meat? That's ridiculous. I don't know why they make stuff so spicy. If people want it that spicy, they can add the spice. This is terrible for people who don't like really spicy stuff. I think I just spent $15 on bone. Well, I had to go to Canada to go to, oh Lord, Amazon. Not Amazon, UPS. To return some Barbie dolls, some extra ones. Amazon sent me some of them 2 and 3 of the same things. I tried to tell them after ordering them a few hours later that I caught it. Oh, it's too late. You can't cancel it. It took them like a week and a half to get here. I don't know what the problem is. And so, took those back. Then I found another one. I accidentally left here. So I asked my Facebook friends if anybody wants it. They don't want it. I'll just send it back. Monday. I don't even move my onion over here. That's so spicy. Man, I need some milk or something. Everything's spicy. Even my turkey, everything's spicy. Oof. That's a shame. Oh, okay. I don't know what the hell this is. Was that on my channel? The other channel, or was this one? I started listening to the ghost. I don't know what that is. I got some air coming from somewhere. It ain't from outside because it's hot outside. I got so many compliments on my bracelet. You go to Amazon, I think it's under rosary bracelet. It's got little pink flowers on little white beads. It's really sparkly. Everybody loves it. I get so many compliments on it. It's only like $10. My great aunt, before she passed away, she was Methodist, and I've been everything about. My friend Susan, she's Catholic, and She gave me this rosary years ago. It was blessed by the Pope. John Paul, I think it was. And, it sure looks like there's meat on there. That ain't just bone. When my aunt was having her stroke, whatever those strokes she was having, we put her in nursing home and they just let her wander around, and she fell like 2 or 3 days after we put her in there. She broke her hip. That's what it was. She broke her hip. She wanted to go into surgery with it. It's like, yeah, you can go into surgery with it, but you ain't keeping it. They said it's fine. And oh my God, that was just pure pepper. I bet you I got pepper in my teeth. It feels like I got something in my teeth. If I do, just ignore it. If you don't like spicy food, don't go to Rudy's. Well, finally we had to put her into the nursing home. We put her into the Catholic hospital nursing home. She was there 3 or 4 years. Finally, the hospice said it's going to be time for her to be dying. That was probably like a year. Then they said, oh, it's going to be any time now. I was like, well, I'll believe it when I see it. And we got up there and they said, it's going to be any time. So I ran to the mall and I left my mother and her sister there with her. I went to the mall to the Christian bookstore and I was going to get her a rosary. And they were so expensive. And then I found this one that was like $50. I was like, okay, I'll get it. By the time I got back over there where she was at, we opened the box and I didn't realize this one that goes on it's a bracelet. As soon as my mother opens up the box and puts it in her hand, she takes her last breath. I said she was waiting for the rosary. So we buried her. They put it on her. So when my mother passed away in March, I guess it was a couple of days later. I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to put her in, because she just wore like muumuus or nightgowns or whatever around the house, and she didn't really have that much nice stuff. She used to have nice stuff, but then she gave it away and whatever. And she'd wear sweatpants, whatever. I was like, well, she can't be buried in that kind of stuff. So I ordered her. Her funeral was gonna be purple and white, so I ordered her a lilac dress, and then I ordered her this bracelet. I thought it was purple flowers, but it's pink. It matched all right. And so they put that on her. And then it was only a few months ago. I said, I'm gonna get one of these, kind of like be with my mother. It reminds me of my mother. And she's still with me. Those beans are the worst things, I swear. I can't eat those things. Oh, my God. These pickles, I'm gonna tell you, they're only good with grapes. I should brought me some grapes in here. thought I was going to have too much food, but it looked like I'm not going to have much. I can't eat those beans, they're too damn hot. This is all it is a bunch of bone. I think I'm going to go back and start doing some eating on my other channel. I made them separate, so this would be the eating one. And my other channel would be my everyday life. What I'm doing everyday life, whatever stuff. It's not doing as good as this one. I really hope they're going to start liking these Barbies. I have spent, I don't know how much money. I really don't know how much I spent. I don't want to know how much I spent on these Barbies. It's just, what I should have done is just did my little filming and sent the boogers back. I hope they're going to be worse than them one day. I think I need to go back playing my Sims instead of buying Barbie dolls. Because I can make them look whatever they want to look like. I love playing Sims. Y'all like playing Sims? I played it every day for like 4 years. And then, let me see. Then after I got it's about 5 years ago. I guess it was about 5 years ago. I got Barnabas' little sister. And she was 3 months old. She passed away on the operating table. I think it's a couple of days before that I started playing The Sims, and she kept looking at me like, "Mama, come play with me." And so I'd get off, and it's like, I'm glad I got off and spent time with her, because I didn't know I was only going to have just a few days with her. And so I remember when we dropped her off the vet, I said, I'm gonna go home and play The Sims for a little while until her surgery's over. But I came home and something couldn't tell me. I laid down in bed. I got so depressed. I said, something's gonna happen terrible. Something's gonna happen to Harley. Something's gonna happen to Harley. And usually getting them fixed and everything don't take very long. It was like 4.5, 5 hours later. The vet called me. He says, "Joan," he goes, "Harley didn't make it." It still makes me so sad. She was the sweetest little baby girl. There's never been a baby little girl so sweet as she was. And I even got her housebroken, house trained to go outside and go potty. She's potty trained at 3 months old. And she was a smart little girl. There should be a video over on the Rich Life. You go back and I tell a story of how I heard a pastor being. I cried uncontrollable for like 3 days. My mother goes, why don't you call the man who got her from? See if he has another dog. He sold me his dog he was gonna keep. That was my Brutus. Her brother. He had blue eyes. And we only had him until he was 10 months old. I had to put him to sleep. Him and Barnabas, they would just fight. Like you see people fighting dogs to the death. And I spent thousands and thousands of dollars trying to get them to stop fighting. Oh, people say it's cruel. I should have given him away. But I was going to give him away. But it's like I was going to give him to friends of mine, to her grandfather. I was like, I can't give him that dog. Because he had grandkids and stuff come around. That's what if that dog turns on him. He may not. He may have. So I had to. It was terrible having to live like it was like living in prison. You had to switch dogs and stuff, and they'd try to attack each other, and it was just terrible. I asked the trainers and stuff, dog trainers and stuff, would y'all like to have him free? No. It's like, well, you told me he's good with y'all and everything. It's like a good place for him to go. They're like, no, we don't want him. And so, I guess Bentley was he's a French Bulldog. Was 5 or 6 months old. And, because we got Bentley because of Harley dying. He was supposed to be a girl, but we ended up getting a boy. And, he was only like 5 or 6 months old. And, yeah, it was something like that. And we were in bed one Friday morning, afternoon it was early afternoon. He got up from his nap and looked at us, and he pounced on me. And he would not let me go. He was like about to rip my face apart. And then I pushed him back, and then he started going after Bentley. And I said, I can't have him doing that. Like, trying to attack me, trying to attack the puppy. He's trying to tries to attack my mother or somebody. I can't have him attacking. So I kept telling the guy I got him from about the problems. Would you like to have him back? He would never say anything. For months, I asked him, what's to do with him? Would you like to have him back? He would never answer. So that day, I put Brutus to sleep. I posted on Facebook that I had to say goodbye to Brutus. Oh my God. Him and his wife attacked me on Facebook about putting him to sleep. I was like, you're attacking me when I've asked you for months what to do. Would you like to have the dog back? I'm gonna go sell him back. I was just gonna give it to him. I was like, well, I was taking him back. I was like, oh my God, how many times have I been asking you, would you like to take the dog back? What should I do for him? He's like, well, send him to a trainer. They went to like 4 or 5 trainers. I spent probably like $7,000 on training. Trainers couldn't do nothing. This is the middle of COVID. When COVID just hit, you couldn't get nothing done. You had to stand way back from people. And so, I know there's a and pickles will kill you. They're delicious, but they'll kill you. Oh my God. There was a family on Facebook several years ago that got attacked by people because they had to do the same thing I had to do to my Brutus. And they had a little baby. And I think the dog did bite the baby. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I forgot who they were. And it was on the news and stuff. All about them. But I had put that dog to sleep and people attacking them for putting that dog to sleep. And it's like, you can't judge people for that. Everybody told me that the dog, both of them, they were fighting over me. And because when they were the trainers, they'd send me pictures of them running around, playing, just loving each other. And I went to pick them up, and soon as I get there and I say, hey, Brutus, hey, Barnabas. And they start fighting. And man, then the trainers, they'd have to pull them back and pull them because they're fighting. And you got blood squirting everywhere and you get wounds and they had to get stitches. And it was terrible. And so, and the vet told me legally he should have put the dogs to sleep way before that. But since he knew me and I was trying my best to save them, he didn't turn him into the police department, sheriff's department, or whoever they used to turn him into. And so the vet told me, well, Barnabas is the one that started attacking Brutus, and then Brutus finally couldn't take it anymore, so he started fighting Barnabas, and then they just started fighting all the time. And the vet goes, well, if it's me, you've had Barnabas the longest. And so I always think that I do the right thing, but when you're laying down asleep when a big old 80-pound dog jumps on you and it's attacking you. And you finally get him off of you, and then he starts attacking the puppy. I just grabbed the phone and I said, I'm bringing Brutus in. And they asked me, what do you mean you bring him in? I said, I'm bringing Brutus in. They're like, why? It's like, it's time. I have to put him down. I was like, just tell Dr. Bags. That's his name. My vet, Dr. Bags. That I'm going to be bringing Brutus in. And, it was a hard day. But the weird thing is, when I was talking about my Harley, a sweet little girl. She's so sweet. There'll never be another Harley like her. She was the sweetest little girl. She was a little rump. And I'd always sing and play Donny Osmond's Puppy Love. I'd sing it to her and play the song to her. She loved it. And the vet called me and told me she passed away. We went there and saw her, and I just fell to the ground seeing her on that table. It was like seeing my mama in that box. Something you'll never get off your head. I went there, held her, and prayed to God to bring her back, and God never brought her back. So I had her cremated. And when we left, I called my youngest son. He was working at Walmart, and my oldest son rode back with him home. I was just bawling, crying. And I got in the car. And as soon as I got in the car, Puppy Love came on. It's on my phone. And I was bawling my eyes out. And I was trying to turn it off. It would not turn off. And I tried to skip it to something else. It would not turn off. I was turning off the radio. Trying to turn off the radio. It would not turn off. It just kept on playing. Donny Osmond singing Puppy Love. And I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm trying to drive. I'm trying to see. I can't see because I'm crying so hard. And I finally tell Harley, I said, Harley, I said, I'll love you forever. But please, turn this song off, or I'm going to end up having a wreck. And I'm going to end up being with you. As soon as I said that, I switched over to another song. I guess she was telling me she was with me. So, that was her song. Donny Osmond's Puppy. So, alright. I just got some bread and one of these pickles. I'm going to have me some grapes and finish this up. It's delicious with grapes. You go over there to the Rich Life and you'll see that. You trying that and some cheesecake. I didn't mean to come on here and cry. But if you're an animal lover like me and you've had a pet you loved and they passed away suddenly, you'll understand. It didn't matter how long they've been gone. You'll always cry for them. So, we're already up to 40 minutes. Alright, you know what to do. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell notification. Make sure it's all black. And I'm so glad y'all came and enjoyed my meal with me. Bye-bye.